Can I get a refill?
You too far, B.
Thank you.
You welcome.
Foxtail got me.
I tried. I used to be a server at Olive Garden, so I'm so used to it. A spill happens, I clean it up. Somebody else will drink. Okay. It's a force of habit. I got it.
This bitch for real.
You
know you supposed to burn it when everybody out the house.
What the fuck is he doing? That's some
He
bullshit.
burned the sage.
You supposed to burn it when the people, the house is clear.
Yeah, we got the good shit. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, I mean that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do because we need to get the good spirits in here, the good chi. It was some bad chi that generated the last couple episodes. We need to get the good chi back in this motherfucker.
Okay, get the good chi.
Last episode was pretty funny.
Shalom.
Yeah. I know you got these shits. I see you. I see you, nigga. You got a pack of instant membership, nigga. You got a Money Hearts band.
Most
Alright, we good.
smell like Domino's pizza.
You know what I'm talking about? That's a
Oh,
problem. Your nostrils fucked up again.
I guess so. Hold on, my bad. Here we go.
We need to get a. Is it still burning?
It's burning.
That motherfucker went out. That's good.
Let's get the show on the road.
Good. I hope it
the
will.
show on the road. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So,
That's it, baby. Yeah, table whole color on fire and shit.
That's my cue, right?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Alright. I was over here reading some shit.
Okay.
She is No Advisory Podcast, sponsored by 104.4 FM. It's your boy, C.O. McLean.
One time for pretty fine.
And your boy next door, the dude from Stu and the jerk ain't work.
Shout out to Shout Boogie. Shout out to Merciless.
Ash
Shout out
B.
to Ash B.
Ash Beezy.
Shout out to D on the Bulldogs.
Hey.
Shout out to Court. Shout out to E Class. Shout out to Court on the video tip. We're sponsored by Carrots & Co. Clothing Co. once again, which I keep telling her to put her shit on the motherfucking tables and her shit is on the floor.
Yeah,
I
B.
don't understand. Why?
Yeah, B, we be setting up and all
Why?
that.
I
You
don't
know what I mean?
understand.
Yeah,
Why?
fam.
We gonna
She
talk
don't
about
want
some
Packaging, the
She don't want
packaging
it.
went
She
right,
don't want it.
shorty.
She
don't want it.
Packaging gotta be right.
I mean, we
Know what I
get
mean?
right. We get the vibe right in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we had Petty P just
Yeah, I had to burn the
pushing
sage,
room.
B. I had to burn the sage, B. I had to get the vibes right.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm
That
fumbling
look like a
this shit.
big old fat spliffy.
Yeah,
I can
B.
appreciate
That's right.
it.
That look like a fat head right there.
I can appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, some evil spirit transgressions in this motherfucker. And when I came here this morning, I said, let's go ahead and get that on out of here. You know what I'm talking about? So we can get that good show going on.
Yeah, whatever you talking about.
Okay.
Whatever you talking about. But
All right.
it's some good shit.
Do you think I
say some good shit.
It smell good. It smell like it
do
smell like
smell good.
Muslims.
We just
It smell
gonna
like,
nod and say okay.
it smell like you can get some black soap somewhere in here. Like somebody got it on them for $5. Like it sound like
Just nod and say okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Since Ashley's not here, we're gonna collectively do the hot topics. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So, shout out to Ash B. You know she always
Ash
she's
B.
not here. She send us the topics so we can discuss. And we're gonna get these hot topics. All right.
Hot
So
topics.
here we go. Here we go. So first we got what's this guy name? Well I don't know the guy name, but it's in the
he said, "Well, I don't know the guy name."
yeah, because it got this big old white man face here and with a full beard and some shit, Hacienda Healthcare, some shit. But if y'all don't know the story about the woman that was in a coma for like 10 years, and she just gave motherfucking birth.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Stroking her.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so let's get our thoughts on that shit.
First of all, can I just say that this probably was not like a one-time thing.
Nah.
Whoever the father is was smashing Shorty in a coma,
In a
like
coma.
regularly.
He earned it.
And you just happened to get the bitch pregnant, and you probably didn't think that you was gonna get her pregnant.
No, he did.
Because she's in a vegetable state. Now he know.
Right.
He know, but when it happened, it was too late.
Oh yeah, that nigga.
When you
just
gonna take her to get an abortion? You gonna
just
roll her in there?
splashing
He was just
on her all
splashing
over
all
his
that.
shit.
Exactly. That shit is
Splash.
disgusting.
No, but come
That's
on, man.
disgusting.
If he didn't
Blah.
think that she was going to get pregnant, ain't nothing wrong with her
probably
ovaries,
didn't
ain't nothing
know.
wrong
He
with her
probably-
insides.
I'm telling
She's
you,
just in a
nigga
coma.
didn't think that she was gonna lie. This bitch is basically dead. I'm finna bust off. That's what he was thinking.
blah.
It's
I can't even-
disrespectful. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah, I can't even. That is like, okay, you know how the R. Kelly shit situation that's arising, and we got this guy here, or
Imagine being the parents and getting the call that
That
your
your-
daughter that's been in a coma
Right.
is getting ready to give birth to your grandchild.
right.
Imagine getting that call.
Wait, what'd you say? What's the sound effect?
That's the sound effect. We ain't got that sound
This
effect.
shit is
Oh,
crazy.
you got them splashing on your ovaries, got them blush.
It's crazy. It's
Let me
crazy.
see, what
the
they
family
got?
said that they would take the child in, but the police has collected like semen
Yeah, from all the,
everybody.
Oh,
So they can
these niggas
determine
is
who
like
it is.
Jack
But
off in
the
the cup,
fact
nigga.
that the CEO resigned, I'm
Right.
like, oh, that nigga did it.
You gotta look at him.
That nigga did it.
Yeah, people gotta start looking at that
He
guy.
was
I mean,
in there pulling them curtains closed late at night. That nigga did it.
right. I mean, this is disturbing in a lot of facets because if you look at it, whoever the culprit is, right? You gotta understand this lady was in a coma for 10 years.
14 I saw.
14? But
14.
even so, like, you can't get no alive pussy.
Right.
You go in there smashing a
You
coma.
see this picture?
Who, the guy, I'm looking at it. He look weird. I'm
He
not
look like
saying.
he'll fuck a bitch
Alleged,
in
I don't know
the
if it's just the
coma.
guy or not. You know what I'm
looks
saying? But he
like the
resigned.
kind
He
of
looked
guy that'll wait till you
suspicious.
fall
Yo.
asleep.
Have
I
you
don't
seen
know.
the chick?
No, we had. I don't think they released pictures of her.
No, I don't know. I'm just
Oh
asking.
no, nobody. I don't think they
She's
released
29.
Yeah.
So
I
from
hope
my
not.
perspective, I'm looking at it from, like trying to think like, why would that, that sounds great. Like when you say it logically, hindsight always has this logic to it, right? It's like, why would you even? That's so stupid. But we've all done things that were stupid where logically we weren't in the mental capacity to ask ourselves that question while we were doing it, right? So this guy, look at the guy with the foxtrot. Look at
You got foxtail
Mr.
upset.
Foxtrot. This guy.
You
We're
got
trying to see
foxtail
what you're trying to
upset.
get to,
No,
right?
I'm looking like, that's what you said. That was the question. Well, why would you, use some alive pussy? This dude's probably, like, what type of people work with these people? Like, what is it? Just a doctor? Is it a nurse practitioner? Is it an RN? Is it a caregiver, a hospice person? What type of people were working with her? Do y'all know?
Nah, we don't know.
Okay.
We don't know what type of
So we don't know what the type of people they were. We don't know what type of level credentials they bring to the table. And then what if Shorty just like vegetable, but she like super bad, super thick, and then
Oh hell no! That's still.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Then
and then you got a
I
pervert.
think petty
D,
people.
cut
I
your
think
mic
petty
off.
people
Listen,
that don't
you got a
want
pervert.
and some
You got a
coma-
pervert
comatose
coming there.
pussy.
Listen,
Yeah,
if you see this nigga
No.
coming to your facility
listen.
and fill out an
No, listen.
application,
No.
rip it the fuck up.
No, listen. What I'm saying is,
Because I don't know what just
asked
happened.
how could this shit happen?
Oh
I'm
my
explaining to you how. You know. That's
You know
all.
what I think it was? I don't even think. You ever watch the movies
That's
and them
it.
guys and them ladies and stuff be in the hospital and they be one of them people that be serving the food and shit and he
Yeah.
all fucked up.
Yeah.
He probably was like, ugh.
There's a lot of evil people out there. You think,
It's probably one of them motherfuckers. You gotta go DNA
That's
test
the
that
Sally Mae.
Listen
motherfucker.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm saying. This
Pushing
happens
them food
all
cart.
the time.
You said it happens all the time?
It
probably
Let me
does, but
just
this one
say,
is on
let me
record.
be the one
Because
to
she got
say,
pregnant.
as the only woman here today,
people-
that we send, all of our prayers and everything to the family, because to get a phone call that your child that's been in a coma for 14 years is giving birth to your grandchild is traumatic.
How old
And-
is this?
and it's
How old
upsetting.
was she?
29.
She's 29. She's 29.
Yeah.
But it really, it does matter. But at the same time, it's like she's in a coma. So that shit right there alone is like, what the fuck kind of, what
Hey,
kind of person? Who,
I
who
ain't
the
saying the
fuck?
shit. I'm saying the shit is
As
horrible.
a doctor,
but at the
I'm
same
trusting
time,
you to look after my child, and you're fucking her.
No.
Right. I mean, this story is
They gotta
it's
pay doctors
disturbing
more.
It's
on all levels.
disturbing.
Like it's disturbing. But
And if she does wake up from her coma, like that's some shit. Once you tell her, because she's gonna read about it.
Right.
Once you tell her that this is how your child got here, because I've been 10 years. That means at 19, I didn't have a child
Right.
when I was 19, and I went into this coma. So I'm waking up and I got a child now. Who?
you know.
What the fuck?
Hopefully,
They're
God
saying
willing,
you'll
she
wake
wakes
up.
up. I want to know how much. I want to know what her parents do, because you gotta have bread.
10
to keep
years.
10
for
years.
14 years. That's a long
That's
time.
a lot of.
And
that's
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
ask this, and I might sound crazy. Don't at me.
At her.
Don't at me.
When you say
I
that,
just
at her.
want to know, like, the state that you can be in to allow your child to be in that type of state for 14
for so long.
years.
Right.
Yeah,
I
like
understand
we're not
that that's your
asking some
baby.
deeper questions
I'm just.
here.
He asks our thoughts.
There's
That's
some
my
layers.
thought.
There's some layers to it. So that's what I was going into. It's like it could be a number of
tell me
situations
about
that so I mean that should be 7 layers deep, dog. It don't be just the surface. It be a lot of shit going on. Nigga might get paid. He might have got paid to do that by the parents or something like that. So they could have they could let
Here he go with
pull
his
the plug
theory.
on their child
Here this
and
nigga
have an
go with his
extension
theory.
of their child. Because you can't kill the baby.
Anyway, moving right along.
Because they gotta have a baby. She gotta have a baby, right?
We gotta keep going.
They're gonna deliver the baby, right?
No, the baby, but
they're gonna deliver the baby, right?
Was it a boy? It was a boy,
I don't
right?
know. I don't know. I just know the parents agreed to look after the
Yeah, to
child.
look after.
Oh, how convenient. Oh, but petty crazy, though. Bah. Y'all niggas be shit if you want. Moving right on to the next. Moving right on to the next. Moving right along.
Cyntoia Brown has been granted clemency. Can we get some round of applause?
Yes.
Man?
Like
About
real
goddamn
hand
time.
claps.
About goddamn time.
Real hand claps.
That was long overdue. That was long overdue. I mean, she
shouldn't even
she
been
went
there.
to jail for defending herself. Like how
She
you
shouldn't
how you
even
do that?
been there.
Yeah, that's for in the first place. So, what's the governor name or the? Well, I can't click this shit. This shit won't let me click it. Oh, okay, there we go. My bad. Go ahead. Just dead space. I'm trying to pass
He
it.
said, Latoya, the Brown
Trying to
chick,
pass it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, at the end of the day, she should have been there, but you know, it's like it goes to what I'm saying. Your value in society, man. Like shit.
Right.
Her value was low in society, so it was not gonna throw her life away, for the government. And the government do that to a lot of people. That's what a lot of the meat mills and everybody talking about with us and with the justice system. Against blacks and minorities in general. So, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't even all the way, I don't know if she was Pacific Islander or something. She might just look like she had a little Troy Polamalu in her or something like that. But, at the end of the day, she was still somebody who was viewed as ethnic and whose life was dispensable. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's in the judicial system, like you said. They do that to us all the damn time.
Well, just to keep y'all up to date, up to speed, if y'all don't know, she's been granted clemency. So she's going to be expected to be released October 7th. And they said she's going to remain on parole for at least 10 years. So Governor Bill Haslam, that's his name, Governor Bill Haslam, put that in, granted her clemency, and she will be free on the 7th.
Why she got to be on parole, though? Like,
Right. If you're going to grant clemency, just let me be free.
If she looked like little Maddie.
Look like little Maddie. Who's
in
Valentine?
Valentine.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that?
Just wrap your mind on how a little Maddie in
My
Valentine
mom name is
would
Maddie.
look.
How
I said
Maddie
a
look?
little Maddie
Like
in Valentine.
Okay, a little white lady in Valentine.
Kelsey.
If this was little Maddie
Okay,
from
little
Valentine,
Maddie. Yes, right.
there would be no parole. There would have been no jail time. There would have even been a story. It would have been a story, but it would have been that Maddie's a hero because she managed to kill her capturer. But now that Miss Brown is brown,
Right. Miss Brown is brown. Okay.
that's a different story. Why the fuck is she even on parole for killing somebody who has raped me, who held me captive, who robbed me of my childhood, pretty much stole my life?
Right.
And I'm being punished for killing this fucking monster who y'all was gonna probably kill anyway?
Right. I agree. I concur. But that's how the judicial system works against people of brown color.
That's crazy to me.
And that's just something you got to deal with every day, every second, every minute, every hour, 24/7, 365, including leap years. That's what we got to deal with. But this is a happy ending. She did get granted clemency and she's out. She'll be released August 7th. So shout out to Governor Bill Haslam for that. You are the real MVP for today. All right, moving right along. Just to tap on our club, we ain't gonna tap on that. But he just celebrated his birthday, and he was in the club singing "Happy Birthday" to all the little girls. All right, so next.
No. We gotta talk about that a little.
No.
Why?
I'm tired of talking about. We just just mention that, and that's it. I'm not mentioning no more.
Wait a minute.
Shit.
Hold on, wait.
I know I should have
Hold
mentioned
on.
it.
Wait a minute. Cause y'all not just gonna tap dance the fuck past this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was singing to the woman in the club.
He wasn't just singing in the club. He put on a whole show.
What song?
He put on a whole show
In his home city of Chicago.
But does that not say that I don't give a fuck that y'all know my fucking little girls?
He don't give a fuck.
Oh, you wanna step? Woo! They got his dick out on the cool. In the name of love. He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
He got dirt on somebody. He got dirt on Bobby Weinstein or some shit like that.
Listen, y'all don't understand. R. Kelly's getting paid.
Nigga, my
double.
uncle-
He
He
is.
Yeah, paid double. He probably paid the
surely
motherfuckers
is.
off. Yeah, go say
But
some
you
shit
don't
about
think
me.
that he shouldn't have been there?
Huh? I mean, it's his birthday. What the fuck? He's a human being. We expect him to hide on the rock on time.
Been there.
I'm
Go out and celebrate your
asking.
birthday.
This is a question. That wasn't a statement. I said you don't think he shouldn't have been
I
there?
think a grown man can live his life and do what
Yeah,
he
go
wants
celebrate
to
your
do,
birthday, man. Fuck that shit.
What the hell?
I think, you know what I think, and then we can move on. I think black people won't care about this situation until it happens to somebody that they're close to. Moving on.
I mean, I know I'm gonna touch on that because I always said that. I was talking to my wife the other day. I was like, yo, as long as it don't affect me, I don't give a fuck. And once it affects me, then I care.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if
And
it
that's
affect
not,
me.
that's
doesn't
not,
affect me.
that's
I'm
not
sorry.
particularly the right approach that you should take because
It ain't.
if you have somebody in a position as a teacher, a doctor, anybody that has the clout to pretty much do what they want to do with your child with it, in the absence of your presence, you should be concerned about that. You should try to eliminate or do whatever you can to restrain this person from being around children, whether or not it's your child or not, because your child might come in contact with this other child.
It's not my child.
I'm just saying. What if it happened to somebody that your child knows, and now they're looking at you like, well, what would you do if this happened to me, Daddy?
I don't care. I don't care.
Yo, check this out.
I don't care.
I'm gonna ride with you, son. I'm gonna ride with you.
Hey, I don't care. 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 Hey, okay, 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 okay.
Can we get some really real butt?
I don't care.
Can we get some really real butt?
I don't care. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care.
hey.
Hey, I carry the background with the backdrop open. Hey, I don't care. Hey, I don't care. Hey, I don't care. Hey, I don't care. Hey, hey. All right, moving along. That was a normal about me.
Yeah.
So, with Mr. Kelly in the backdrop. Yeah. Yeah. Moving right along. So, Regina King, she just won a Golden Globe for, what movie was that? Give a round of applause for that. For the If Bill Street Could Talk. That she won a Golden Globe for. And during her speech, she vowed to employ at least 50% women on everything she produces, which is good. I like that. That's a nod to Black power, Black woman empowerment. That's something that's been talked about. Women sticking together, because a lot of times they feel, women, well, all the abuse and stuff that's going on towards women. So this is a positive note towards women that she wants to get everybody together and empower women. Which I always say, I was like, women, honestly, they rule the world. If they come together, they're not as smart as the men. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. We're smarter.
Y'all dumb as
They're not as
hell.
smart as the men. But I always say that if women come together, they can fuck some shit up.
Pretty, how you end up on a post with two misogynistic Negroes?
Oh, nigga.
How you end up
Because
on
I'm
this?
a woman that was raised by a man, so you niggas ain't saying shit that's bothering the fuck out of me. I'm gonna hold my own. Keep it going.
So being that this is on the topic of a woman, what do you feel about that? Why do you feel about Regina doing that for her women?
What do you mean how I feel about her doing it?
Nigga talking like a
It's
robot.
black girl magic. Anytime one of us is great.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I don't know what's happening on this side.
They
Technically,
pour drinks and shit. I mean,
Because all you hear is
do you think? I mean, on this level, pretty. Do you feel like somebody else was more deserving of it than her?
Wait.
But for me to say that somebody else was more deserving would take away from her craft.
Right.
Wait, why you say about more deserving? We're talking about...
He asked me that. Why you looking at me?
Oh, why the fuck you asking that shit?
What do you mean? Why you don't never ask? Why you asking motherfucking question on the goddamn interview?
Because it was like it was off the topic of what...
Nigga, what that pouring that drink in that goddamn cup was off the topic, nigga. Nigga picked up when you left off.
That's not a topic. That's a
refreshing.
refreshing...
This nigga
That's
left
a refreshing moment.
This nigga, we driving down the goddamn track. This nigga left the steering wheel, went to the bathroom. This nigga, he started pouring the drink and shit. Okay, all right. Pretty fine over there.
Anyway,
She on the phone.
I wanted to ask the question.
nigga, pick a slack, nigga. Ah! Put that shit on my back, nigga. Let's go.
See, Petty be going. I don't know what he be fucking
She be going, nigga. And I ain't even on coke, nigga.
What? Wait.
I did a line
Just think
this
about
morning.
some coke, my nigga. Ah!
Oh.
It's Saturday, nigga. Ain't no college football no more, nigga. I got pent up aggression.
Hey, for our listeners and watchers, please excuse Petty P. Sometimes
Snatch my shit out.
I think he got that cowboy shit on, and the hat is all that blue and gray shit soaking.
We in the playoffs, nigga.
It's fucking him up right now, but he's going.
Something
this
is
way.
happening in
Something's
the
wrong with this
studio
guy. Look
right
at him.
now.
We got this.
That's how.
It's
This
that
is cowgirls
same-
We're in the
fans.
playoffs. He's
In the flesh. This is
We in the
cowgirl
playoffs,
fans. They don't know how to act.
Shit.
They don't know how to act.
We in the playoffs.
This is cowgirls fans in the
Hold on.
flesh. They don't
Anyway,
know how
back
to
on
act.
topic. All right, so Regina King, she vowed to employ
Zeke Deck now.
women on everything she produces. What are your thoughts on that?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Can you cut that off? This motherfucker.
Say that again for me.
Maybe we can see him. He do some crazy shit. You good? All right. So Regina King vows to employ at least 50% women on everything she produces. What are your thoughts on that? Since you are our only.
I think that's amazing because we all know that women, especially black women, are at the bottom of the totem pole in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the problem?
No, it ain't no problem.
Okay, black girl magic. I'm for it.
I'm down for it.
That's it?
Hell yeah.
That's on your fucking thoughts?
Yeah.
Nothing else after that?
She a boss hiring
Black
bosses.
girl
That's it. Black girl magic.
Whatever she said. Black
Her,
girl
hold
magic.
on. And to piggyback off of that, did you see my girl from Blackish?
No, I don't watch that
That's
shit.
the youngest executive producer on a motion picture. Yes.
I guess I gotta act like I know what she's talking about. Yes.
How you don't know who
I don't
she
watch
is?
that shit. I don't watch them shows. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I don't watch TV like that. Huh? What you say, Kelly?
Wow.
I don't watch TV. We gonna get you on. We gonna talk about that. I don't.
Wow.
That's just my personal preference. I'm not the only motherfucker in the world that doesn't watch TV. Like
I
that.
bet you might be one of the only people in the world that didn't know what I just said.
I bet you not. Instagram. If y'all watching, do y'all know what the fuck Blackish is?
Yes.
You gonna look at that later.
Yes.
I bet you somebody gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck
That's
that
the
is.
Anthony Anderson show.
Exactly.
Everybody know that.
I don't know what that is.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
I don't watch TV. I didn't watch basketball. That's it. That's what I watch.
Niggas, I don't watch
That's
TV.
It's Marseille Martin. I think Ashby is watching. Hey, Ashby.
What up, Ash?
What I do?
Hot topics. That was,
Let me move
that's
right
what we
along.
doing.
See, that's not fair. We didn't get the
This
black
nigga don't
woman
got
enough
cable.
time. We didn't give her enough time. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga don't got
We talk about
cable.
black women empowerment, and we gave her like
She
2
is
minutes.
black.
Fuck that shit.
The girl from
Move right along.
Blackish is black.
No, but we're talking about Regina King.
I know. I was just talking
She's
about
on the
black
show?
girl magic, period.
Oh, okay.
In Hollywood, because that's what I thought we were talking about.
No, we talking about Regina King.
But she's a black woman in Hollywood.
Who?
Oh
Regina King?
my God.
I know Regina King. What are you talking about?
Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. What the fuck?
This is what we do, fucking.
Niggas
Hey,
is
so the second black man found dead at the home of political activist Ed Black. Right. So they said, hey, you know, this is disturbing, right? Because I guess this guy, he's hiring these escorts to come to his house, and the first one that died was of what thing was an overdose of meth. Was it?
Meth, yeah.
Meth. And what was the second guy's death of? Did they release that?
I haven't
They just said
seen
he was
his
dead.
right. So
Right.
I haven't seen his cause of death. But did you see when they found Mr. Moore's body, who was found because of meth? As they're pulling him out, it was another dude walking up to his apartment. Like he was keeping them in rotation.
Oh, he was in the rotation.
It's on camera.
That nigga like, hey yo, that nigga dead. Come through. I need some more of that fix. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I can't even talk about
He
it.
an older white man who invited a lot of young black men to his
Escorts. A lot of black escorts.
That's crazy.
Hold on, we gotta.
I can't see your lips.
What?
She's saying stay right there, don't move.
Ooh.
Who said that? Who said that?
Huh? That's what was said. I'm not gonna say who said it.
Okay,
That's what
D.
was said.
You good.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, so the second black man found dead at his home. Like, this is real disturbing on all levels. Another disturbing story. Because then people want to play the race card into it, like, you got this white guy.
But did you see
killing
what
these
his
black
lawyer
dudes.
said?
What his
His
lawyer say?
was like, some people can't help that they have big hearts and they invite people in their homes.
What are
And
you inviting
this-
the guy
He
to
said
the
this
home for?
man came over and was already on something and pretty much like, nah, I just have a good heart and I'm inviting these troubled young black men over.
To
It's
do
pretty much
what,
the-
though? To do what?
He was
I
sucking
don't know.
on
What are
him.
you inviting these guys
I don't
over to do
know.
what?
He want a
To use
black
drugs,
bull.
to get drugs? You know what I mean? I know
that
that.
My man is
We
black.
know they fucking-
My
we
man
know-
is
we know
simulating.
they fucking-
With the
My
hand
man
gestures, right?
I think my man over here is simulating the
Hold on.
sound of men clapping booty cheeks over here. That's nigga.
To do.
Oh
Like,
man,
can we do the?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Me and J.
Rest in
Cole
peace,
ain't
Mr.
doing
Moore.
this shit.
Yeah.
We're not. No. For
Our
just
condolences
this
to
fucking
Mr. Moore's
challenge.
family.
To clap your
That was a
booty,
guy named Mr. Moore.
Clap your
The
male
man that
booty
they
sound
found dead.
challenge.
Yeah.
But you know what's more disturbing than that? It's like, okay, they found 2. How many more are actually?
They're saying that all these other escorts have now come
That's
forward with the
wild.
same
Yeah.
type of story.
Same type of story.
So
They gonna
the
come forward
hashtag
with
when
their
I
life
looked at the
story?
story was hashtag surviving R. Kelly. So I guess they're trying
Right, can we
to.
do surviving Ed Black?
Yeah.
Shit. They need to do a real surviving thing is surviving Charlie Sheen. That's need to be a real surviving
No, they
thing.
need to do a surviving my poor decision making. That's what the fuck they need
That
to
too.
do. And get to the bottom of all of this shit.
Right. No, but
And y'all
surviving
niggas is trying to
Sheen,
take a shortcut.
because he's giving
And
out
I'm
fucking
supposed to
deadly
ignore it.
viruses though. That's HIV. You could die from that shit. He was giving that shit out like it was
You
candy.
will, my
He
nigga.
was.
Listen, he was like,
He
hey,
was.
hey girl, you want HIV. You want HIV. Everybody get HIV. That's what the fuck Charlie Sheen was fucking doing.
But
And nobody talking about that
But
shit.
at the end of the day, dog, these motherfuckers trying to take a shortcut, and that's at the end. These victims, they putting themselves in these positions to get taken advantage of some of these times because they want to capitalize off of some fame or some type of notoriety or something, career,
said
shit like that.
This guy was known for doing this to young black boys.
Yeah.
Right.
And black.
That motivation, and then the shit happens. It's not right that the shit happens, but the reason they even got into that position is because, and this is how you raise your kids, and this is why a lot of people, they've been raising their kids to be their friend and shit like that, that you need to go back and parents need to start telling their kids, like, this shit, no, everybody is not your motherfucking friend. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a lot of things that have changed in the way that our culture has raised the children, which is causing a lot more of this shit too. You know what I'm saying? And there's accountability there. You don't, your kids ain't gonna end up in no situation like that.
Nah.
They know better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just situations. You gotta, we gotta coach up. It's accountability that's at the foundation of all of that shit.
Right.
Well, but okay, so like Ashby said, bringing them home and seeing how they reacted to certain drugs, though, and doing that over and over again with black young gay men, inviting them over to your house, and this be your trend. Like, what would you arrest him for? It's sick as fuck. But what would the charge be?
Why you going over that man's house?
Oh my god.
Why you going over that man's house?
Yeah, what was
Because I'm an
I was trying to come up with some
Twan,
shit.
Because I'm an
Twan,
escort.
why you going over
and
that
he's
man's
hiring
house?
me.
Well, they just shut
They
down
were
Craigslist
escorts.
for that. That's escorting. There's charges for that.
They were
But
going
see,
to get
it
the
won't be
bag.
charges with him. Well, yeah, it would be charges with him.
Going
too.
to get the bag. They was going to open their
They were
booty
going.
hole up.
They were escorts.
You dressing it up, going to get the
They
bag.
were escorts. They were
They was
going
gonna
to get the
their
bag.
booty hole plugged.
Anyway, moving right along.
It's way horrible than you making it sound.
They were escorts.
Anyway, moving right along.
Oh
Hey,
my
I mean, it's a sad case. As the story develops, we will learn more of what's going on with Mr. Ed Black and his black escorts coming into his house dying. You know what I mean? But moving right along. Hey, so on a lighter note, Ash wanted to talk about this, and she wanted to make sure that we got this out. Because, she's a real beehive advocate. So we're going to play
the audio.
We're going to play this audio.
Play the audio.
Right
Cue it
quick.
up.
Cue up the audio.
Cue it up.
Do we got it?
It was playing. What happened?
Under this collective name. Jessica.
Go ahead. We'll play it one more time.
Everything is love under this collective name. Jessica.
She said.
Cut it off. So if y'all don't know, the Alex Trebek asked her, Jay-Z and Beyonce released a song under what collective name, right? And she said, what is Bazy?
Right. She was
What
very
is
creative.
Bazy?
First of all, Becky
Very-
with the dry hair.
Very
It was
creative.
not
Very,
called
very-
Bay-Z.
Very creative.
How basic do you think they are? What kind
No,
of
but not even
South
basic.
Of,
This
that is
is-
basic as fuck.
This is an example of how culturally divided we
Bay-Z?
are.
That's what
We
you
are.
reached into your imaginary bank
She
and
said,
pulled out?
I want to interview this lady. What was your mental thought of saying Bay-Z?
My nigga said Bay-Z.
Like she probably saw Beyonce and Jay-Z and thought that and probably try to put that
Yeah.
together.
That's exactly
and said
what she
Bay-Z.
She was being
That's
creative.
exactly what she
She was
did.
using her left side of her brain. She was getting on.
I was like, yo, she said Bay-Z. That is
Bay-Z?
way left field. But yo, man, we wanted to get that for Ash. We ain't gonna talk about that too much. Ash wanted us to talk about that shit.
It was important.
It was important to her. I could have dealt without this shit. But Ash, she's a fucking BI advocate. Let's give a round of applause for Hot Topics, man. And Ash. Come on, let me get the sound bite. Hot Topic. There we go.
There we go.
Hey, yo, man, we're going to get into our artist of the week, man. This artist, she just released her EP called Mood Ring. She go by the name of DJ Fannie Mae. She just had a release this past weekend, which we covered, which was a dope event. And her album, if y'all haven't heard the album, I'm going to try to go out and get it. It's on Amazon, iTunes, Google, all the fucking music streaming platforms you can get. And it's a dope album, man. I was trying to catch the vibe of it. And she got a nice little undertone to her own style, which is dope. So we made her artist of the week this week, and this one is called Anything DJ Fannie Mae. Know about the podcast, bang.
Oh, I just watched the whole birth.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
Yeah,
I got you, girl.